I saw a creator say you should challenge yourself to see if you can speak for an entire minute without using any buffer words. So that is my attempt, but I'm also trying to do it without speaking incredibly slow in order to avoid buffer words. Thus far, I believe I'm doing pretty well. I'm doing this off the top of my head. I'm curious though, when you hear someone speaking like this without using buffer words, I feel like I'm talking incredibly slow, which makes me feel like it's quite annoying and therefore no one wants to hear what I have to say. However, thus far I am 40 seconds in, and thus far I have not used any buffer words. I keep telling myself to shut the fuck up when I want to use a buffer word. On my next sales call, I am going to also exercise the shut the fuck up method in order to allow my client or potential client to drive the conversation so that I can focus on solving their challenge. I've now reached 1 minute and 7 seconds, so I believe I've reached my goal. And with that said, I want you to stitch, tag, or just follow this trend and use the hashtag Jigs told me so. Jigs told me so. Challenge yourself to speak for an entire minute without buffer words. I've now made it 1 minute and 30 seconds. That is probably the longest of my entire life, but I still feel like I'm speaking like a complete idiot.